It's time to get our dancing shoes on as we take a look at the Australian teen drama, Dance Academy. The 3-season show with 65 episodes being made over a period of 4 years from 2010. The show follows new girl Tara as she gets accepted to the National Academy of Dance in Sydney. We meet a lot of different characters throughout the show. So now that we have the background, let's take a look at the first few episodes. First up we have learning to fly. So we meet Tara as she is practicing ballet in some field as she puts her music in her ears and dances away. She talks about being young and getting in trouble as she explains she thought she could fly, but ended up breaking her wrist. She explains that's the reason she dances as some farmer turns up with loads of sheep as Tara is taken back into the real world. The farmer explains the post is on its way as Tara explains there is a very important letter she is waiting for as she dashes off to get it. She says she wants to go to school to be a dancer as we then see Sydney as we see the National Academy of Dance. Tara turns up saying it is her year as she says she is ready. She enters as there are loads of people around. Tara spots people doing ballet as she then bumps into a girl fighting with a vending machine. Tara asks the girl for help as she gives the directions, and then kicks the vending machine in frustration. So Tara is getting changed as we see a boy come in, checking her out as Tara is embarrassed and scared. Tara tells him to get out of the girl's changing room as the boy explains Tara is in the boy's room. Tara is embarrassed as she takes her clothes and gets changed. She then meets some hot boy as she falls in love. She dashes after the hot boy to explain herself as she needs to go to the girl's changing room. The hot boy takes off his top for some reason as Tara arrives at the right room. Tara smiles at him as she goes and gets changed. We see all the awards as the teacher is welcoming everyone. Tara turns up late as the teacher explains they only have room for a few spaces as everyone starts warming up. The boys get told to go next door as the teacher calls out the student from earlier for not bringing any tights. Some girl puts on some rock music as everyone is confused as she is messing around. Some other girl talks to Tara about Kat as she says she is a troublemaker. Tara takes notes as the girls like her outfit. They introduce themselves as they say they are roommates. Tara is practicing at the bar as they say it is gonna be a good week. The teacher is giving out instructions as they show off. She doesn't like Tara's line as Kat says sorry. Tara says she has never done spins before as the teacher claps her along. So at night Tara is just sitting alone, sad as Abigail is still exercising. Tara wants to go outside as Abigail says she can't because it is after 10. Tara then goes to phone her mom as she explains everything is going well. She says she isn't as strong as the other girls. So the girls are walking through town as they pick on how other people are dancing. They arrive at lunch as they see Ethan again. They explain Ethan is in 3rd year and is the half-brother of Kat. Tara smiles at Ethan again as the teacher is still giving her marching orders as Tara gets a medical checkup. Kat messes around as the teacher says not everyone is a born dancer. Everyone dances as suddenly someone goes down as everyone makes sure she is okay. Abigail says if her ankle snapped it is over for her. She gets taken out as she cries. The teacher demands everyone to get back to it. Class is then over as Tara goes up to the teacher, Miss Rain, as she asks if Georgia is going to be okay. Miss Rain says to focus on herself as Tara says she hasn't been herself as Rain explains her technique is like a 12-year-old. She says lots of other girls are better than her as Tara is stunned. So Tara is walking down the stairs as she meets someone else sulking about being a failure. Suddenly Kat comes down and says they're going to have a party on the rooftop. The party begins as Tara arrives dressed up. Kat introduces her to Christian as he talks about her bra he saw earlier as Kat is confused. At night Tara is just watching everyone get on as she bumps into Ethan. Some other boy then comes over and spreads the gossip about Tara dressing in the boys' changing room by accident. Tara is embarrassed as Kat joins in. Ethan tries to calm everything down as Tara then bumps into someone and gets wet. Everyone laughs at her as Ethan is upset at Kat. So Tara is frustrated as she says it wasn't meant to be this way as Abigail says it is everyone's dream and you have to be special to get somewhere. Tara says she doesn't know how to be special as Abigail says she will show her. So back at the academy, everyone is getting dressed as Rain says the final audition is about a real dance as Kat says sorry to Tara. Rain explains the dance is about the ugly duckling as Abigail grabs Tara and puts her in the front row. Tara is scared as they dance. We then see Tara back on the farm as she dances Swan Lake. It's very good. Rain is confused as why she changed the dance as she is impressed with it. She tells Abigail to pay attention as after class Abigail isn't happy with Tara as she doesn't want to hang out after class. So at night Tara is trying to sleep as Abigail is snoring away. Tara then grabs her phone and sneaks out. She listens to a voicemail from someone as she takes a stroll around the park. She dances once more as the next day everyone is warming up as Tara arrives late again. Rain calls Tara in as the teachers have some questions as they know about her sneaking out at night. Kat bursts in and says Abigail was too loud so Tara bunked in with her. The teachers aren't impressed as Tara lies to them. Tara gets ready for the dance as we then see her back on the farm getting the letter from the academy as it ends on a cliffhanger as we don't know if she has got in or not. So let's continue. Next up we have week 0. So on the farm Tara is coming out of her house with her kangaroo. The farmer says it is time as the kangaroo hops away. Tara announces she has got in because if she didn't it would be a short series and that wouldn't make a good show. As she says goodbye to the family, she says it is going to be amazing as she is driven out of town as we arrive back in Sydney. Tara takes it all in as she can't believe it. So back at the academy Tara is saying she is the new kid as she then bumps into a cyclist. She arrives to her house as she can't believe her room. Abigail runs in screaming as she can't believe Tara made it. Tara says she wanted to bunk with Kat as they then make up and hug. The new boy is looking for his room as he enters Kat's room as it is chaos, so he goes down to the reception to ask for directions as everyone is bugging her. The new boy gets ignored as he is then putting on his contacts as Kat gets undressed. He then loses one down the drain. So Abigail says she danced every day of the holidays as some boys come in talking about all the tattoos that Kat has. It's all a bit weird as they then get warming up as Tara dashes over to Kat as Abigail doesn't want Tara talking to Kat, but does it anyway. Tara doesn't want to bring up the drama from the audition as she says she wants to be friends with everyone. Tara points out her new tattoo as Rain arrives and welcomes the class. The assistant comes in and says they will work 6 days a week as Rain announces they will do more styles this year. From jazz to contemporary, character to hip-hop, it's all go at this studio. Rain explains the results will be made public each week as they dance to her some more. Tara says she can't believe she is doing this every day as Rain calls back Tara and Sammy as Rain says Sammy's ankles are weak and he needs to do more point. Sammy says he is going to be the laughing stock of the whole town. Rain gets to Tara as she explains she isn't ready and has to go back to the bar. Tara begs her to give her a chance. Rain says no as Tara isn't happy. So Tara is looking at her reflection as Ethan arrives at the coffee thing. Abigail is talking rubbish as Tara then tries to talk to Ethan, but gets knocked out by a roller skating chicken. That wasn't something I thought I would say today. Ethan helps Tara up as Ethan says people are crazy around here. Tara introduces herself again as Ethan doesn't seem to know who she is. Tara feels sad. So Sammy is in the changing room as he gets bullied by his fellow classmates. Kat says they can call him Samantha as I'm confused on where that storyline is going. So Tara is in bed as Abigail looks at Tara's awards. Tara explains that Rain has taken the shoes hostage. Kat suddenly butts in as Abigail says she is going backwards as she wants to help Tara. Tara goes off with Kat as they sneak out at night again. She meets up with the girl we saw before. For some reason they dare Kat and Tara to jump off the bridge. Kat says awesome as they go up to the top. Tara says no as Kat keeps pressuring Tara. They get undressed as they are both on the edge as they start thinking about sharks. Kat starts to panic as Tara calms her down. She talks about flying as they jump. The other girls are impressed as Tara and Kat survive. Ethan turns up as he isn't impressed with his sister and Tara as he says he will keep an eye on her. Tara smiles again as the next day she is trying to be the teacher's pet to Rain as she says she can do better. Rain says she needs to check who her friends are and says Abigail will keep her on track as she says she won't make it through the term. Tara then catches up with Abigail as she says she has tried to show Tara the ropes as Tara begs for help. So they get back to dancing as Abigail tells Tara to prove Rain wrong. They go off as it is very good. You wouldn't see me doing that as Rain then stops the music. She can't believe Tara is dancing. They get into an argument. She tells Tara to get out as Tara cries. We then see Ethan kissing someone as Tara dashes off. Abigail says she didn't know how Rain was going to react as Tara blames herself. She says she does not belong here as Abigail tells her not to beat herself up as she says not everyone makes it. So Kat walks into her room as Sammy tells her off and hopes the room situation will be sorted out soon. Kat is confused as the other boys start to pick on him. Kat comes out and stands up for Sammy. So Tara walks in as she overhears Abigail slagging her off. Tara stands up to her as Abigail thought she would be packing. They get into a fight as Tara slaps Abigail across the face. I'm totally shocked at this behavior as she then goes to Rain and says she will listen to her. Rain says she isn't ready yet as Tara and Sammy are at the bar. The results have been published as Tara is bottom of all the lists apart from hip hop. Abigail calls her mom to brag as Tara starts unpacking her stuff. She then talks to Abigail about how she knows she tried to get her kicked out during audition week. Abigail doesn't say anything as she walks out. Tara says she is right about picking her own friends as she goes out with Sammy and Kat. They have a good time as the episode ends. Finally we have behind bars. So Tara is practicing all night as she explains that dance has no longer become that escape she loved as we see some boys running around town. Tara says everywhere she turns it is a dead end as the boys have been caught by the police. Tara says she is still dancing but it is behind bars. Ha, get it, funny joke. So Tara goes to her room as Abigail is not talking to her as Christian is at the police station. He says his mother is dead as the officer wants to know who is looking after him. He suggests his brother as he calls him but his brother doesn't answer. The officer says he will have to stay here in prison as at the academy Christian turns up with the head teacher. Tara is confused as Kat talks rubbish as Tara keeps looking at Ethan. Kat talks about her new roommate as Tara says she wished they were sharing. Sammy suggests that Kat and Abigail could swap as Tara tries to get Abigail on board. She says no as they get back to dancing. Kat and Sammy mess around as Christian turns up. Tara talks about audition week as they get into an argument. Everyone looks at Tara as they laugh at her. Rain isn't happy with Tara as she says there has not been any improvement. Tara is talking to the gang as Ethan breaks up with his girlfriend as Tara thinks it is her chance as Sammy notices what Tara is doing as they walk off. Sammy says she can't date Ethan as he then writes a list on why she can and can't date him. Tara says she really likes Ethan as Sammy is concerned, so Kat asks Abigail if Tara is around as she tries to get Abigail to sign the change room form. Abigail says she won't do something Kat makes her do as Tara is still listing stuff about Ethan. Kat arrives as she is very annoyed at Abigail as she says it is war. So they dance again as Tara has changed up their room. They start waxing in their room as they use Abigail's razor. Abigail is impressed as Kat says they need to turn it up to 11 as Abigail walks in and says she used Tara's toothbrush to brush her toenails. She walks out smug as Tara dances. The assistant calls time on the class as he calls Christian back. Kat says it will be okay to Tara as they go out to some river. Tara talks about Ethan as Kat explains that all her friends were so close until they fell in love with Ethan. Kat says she gets annoyed with all her friends as Tara doesn't know what to say as Sammy says not to say anything. Kat gets into the water as Tara talks about karaoke for some reason. She says everyone hates karaoke as she suggests doing that to get Abigail out of the room. They jump into the water as they have a splash about. Ethan is dancing away as the head introduces Christian as the head wants Ethan to be a mentor to Christian. Ethan asks what he wants to know as Christian doesn't want to know anything. Ethan's ex turns up as he goes out to talk to her as Christian looks through his bag and takes some money. Naughty naughty. Ethan takes his bag as Christian doesn't return the wallet. So the gang are singing away as Abigail doesn't have a care in the world. She heads to sleep. They are lucky they are good at dancing. So Tara is dancing again as she wants to get it just right. Suddenly Ethan comes in as he says he is looking for his wallet. He asks if Tara is okay as Tara explains everything as she says she will never be good enough as Ethan looks at her as he introduces himself once again and says he can help. He shows off as Kat and Tara are still trying to get Abigail out of the room as she takes Abigail's things and locks her in the room. Kat demands her to sign the form as they leave her in there. The head tells Christian the police have said they need to see that Christian has turned his life around as he shows off a ticket. The head is surprised he got through to his brother as he demands to see proof. Christian gets through to him as his brother has no idea what he is on about. The head isn't happy as the brother rejects Christian, so Ethan catches up with Christian as he demands his wallet. They get into a fight as Ethan tells him to go home. Christian gives the wallet back as Abigail still can't get out of the room, so she goes on the computer to write a letter, but finds Tara's list about Ethan. She smiles as Tara says she can't scoop to Abigail's level as she goes to let her out, but Abigail sends the list to everyone through email as Tara says sorry to her. Abigail doesn't care as she rips up the form, so everyone gets a message as everyone sees Tara's list about Ethan. Everyone laughs at Tara. Kat is confused as Tara walks into Kat as she isn't happy with her. Sammy explains Abigail did it as Tara can't believe it as the episode ends on that note. The show was so successful, there was a full-length movie released in 2017. It followed Tara's journey as she pursued her dream to become a ballerina star. You know, I thought I wasn't going to like this one, but having watched the first couple of episodes I sort of like it. Having loved the next step, this fills the spot of that. Tara is a lovable character and following her story as she tries to become a huge ballet star is a good story. Every other character plays a good part in the story and the twists and turns will shock you. Overall, I really like it. So thank you for watching. If you have any TV shows you like to see me do, put them in the comments.